everyone. So it is back to where I can talk. Still trying to keep things fairly mellow tone, fairly low levels. But I'm able to start talking this week, which is awesome. And then hopefully, as things progress, I have my follow-up appointment next week, and all that good stuff will happen. But anyways, we'll get right into it this morning. So starting out with the service, we will have Dana giving the welcome because she's leading Cornerstone, so that always just is a really good way to start the service and a great transition. So Dana will give the welcome, and then we'll go right into Cornerstone. So on this, Dana's going to take verse 1 and then the repeat of verse 1, both of those by herself, and then we'll come in with her on the chorus there. So it does verse 1 and then does a repeat. Both of those will just be Dana. And then from there, she'll take the chorus, and then vocals will be in, and then we'll also do the tagline. So I know the song doesn't do that with the attached version, but we will. So the verse 3, I'm sorry, I'm blanking on the words here for a second. Let me pull them up. I'm so sorry. So verse 3 comes in, and then it does the tagline of "My anchor holds within the veil." And then again, it'll count us in. We'll do the tagline of that. Like I said, the track doesn't do that for whatever reason, but we will. And so that's just something to note. And then doing the chorus twice, and we'll be in with Dana there. And then we will do verse 4, which again is not in the track. But everything else about the song, I really like how it's set up. And so Dana, just note that verse 4, when he shall come with trumpet sound, that verse, that will just be you. But that's kind of the setup of that song. So again, talking through it, verse 1, verse 2, just Dana coming in on the chorus. Vocals stay in through verse 3. Just remember the tagline of "My anchor holds within the veil." And then chorus, we are staying in for both of those. And that very last verse, Dana will take. From there, we'll go into the announcements and then the scripture reading, which I'll do this week. Then out of that, Gavin's going to lead us in "You Never Let Go." So on this, verse 1 and the pre-chorus both will just be Gavin. Then we'll come in on the vocals, stay in through verse 2, the next pre-chorus, and then there's 2 choruses after that we'll stay in. And then that first bridge we'll just let be Gavin, which I know it doesn't go like super low, but still, we'll let that first bridge be Gavin. And then when the second bridge comes around, we will come in with him and then go back out on that down chorus. So in the track, he kind of lets more of the congregation kind of lead that moment. And so Gavin, feel free to do that. You don't have to, but just know that'll be a little bit more of a down chorus, and then we'll come in after that and be in until the end of the song. From there, we'll crossfade right into King of Kings. This will be Candace leading us in this. So verse 1 will just be Candace, and then we'll come in there on the chorus, stay in on verse 2, stay in on the chorus after that, and then it goes to verse 3 where it goes down. In the morning that you rose, that will just be Candace. And then I would love for us to just bust in big on "In the Church of Christ was born," which is technically verse 4. And so bust in big together there, and then we'll be in until the end of the song, minus that very last tagline. We'll just let Candace do that last line of "Praise forever to the King of Kings." Okay? And then from there, Candace, if you wouldn't mind praying for us, that would be great. But that is it for vocals. So band, you guys will start the video here. I'm going to talk us through everything real fast. So Pat is going to start. And that'll just be, a pad behind Dana as she gives the welcome, and then that'll crossfade right into Cornerstone. So this song we will do, the only differences from the track is adding that tagline of "My anchor holds within the veil," which we usually do, and then adding that verse 4, which will kind of just be down anyways, and then we'll wash out behind her on "Faultless stand before hit the throne." Does that make sense? So I'll talk us through that again. So Cornerstone, for the most part, it's like the track. We're really just adding a few things. So adding that tagline like we usually do, of "My anchor holds within the veil," "My anchor holds within the veil." And then it goes through the chorus and those instrumentals, just like the track. And then where the track would, kind of hit and crash out, that's where it would go into verse 4, which will be down anyways. So we'll still hit that hit. And then Dana will sing that verse and then kind of swell, "Fall is stand before all hit the throne." And we'll just let that kind of hit out there, and then Caleb will come up and do the announcements. From there, we're going to go into the scripture reading, just, doing things a little different. And so I'll take that. We'll have some type of like pad or something behind us. So band, feel free to play if you'd like. If you want to, just kind of going back and forth between an A to a D, if you want. And then from there, we will go right into You Never Let Go. That song will be just like the track. And then from there, crossfading into King of Kings, which will be like the track as well. You Never Let Go, just note we're doing that in A, Fitzgavin's voice a little bit better, and King of Kings doing that in C, just that way it's just a little bit lower there for Candace. And then from there, she will pray. But if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks.